I mean, this question swims in your head like, can you miss somebody you've never met? I'm at the point now where I understand that you can miss them, because you miss the fact that that person isn't in your life and won't ever be. He was lactose intolerant, but he loved ice cream. He was like a funny guy that always made jokes, and so I haven't known him, but I've been given those stories, and those are my favorite things to remember. I'm 16 years old. I love playing guitar, I love skateboarding, that fills most of my day. I love painting, I love drawing in my free time, all of that stuff. Growing up without a dad is a pretty difficult aspect of childhood, but what's weird is that when you're a really little kid, you don't understand it. You don't really grasp the concept of what that means. That moment when it like clicked was when it started becoming hard, because you realize that other kids have a dad and you don't, and then you go through the stages of realizing what that means. I had an amazing mom to help me along. She was both parents for me. She gave me all the information and didn't sugarcoat it, and that made it easier because I knew all of the information, but that information gained meaning as I got older. Every day that I get older, those words take a new meaning, and at the current point that I'm at, that means that my father, the amazing person that he was, though I've never met him, he's still my dad. He's an amazing person, and I can't forget him because he's a pretty cool guy. There's a lot of people that will talk about veterans on Memorial Day or people who have passed away on Veterans Day, and that's not what it's for. They're two separate days. One specifically for those who've made the ultimate sacrifice, and then there's one for people who have come back, and their sacrifice is amazing as well, that they put their life on the line. Memorial Day is for people who have made that ultimate sacrifice, like my dad. I've had some really amazing counselors and therapists in my life. They've helped me through a lot of different points in my life for a lot of different reasons. The feeling that I got from having therapy was amazing, and I can't imagine how amazing it felt for the people that were helping me, that they knew that they were helping me. I have this shirt from one of his favorite bands called Social Distortion. That's one of his favorite bands. And so what was my dad's old shirt and my mom's pajama shirt is one of my favorite shirts now. I have old videos of him and he's playing guitar. I have his guitar and I have my own guitar now, so that's an experience that makes me feel closer to him. Really gets a sense of who he was, because since I've never met him, all I have is stories that were fed to me, you know? My teacher told me to make a painting for this art contest that was coming up. The part that I put on the top really just explains it. Little kids, like, they're always told about these superheroes that have capes and have superpowers and all this stuff. Any kid that lost their parent in the military, their hero is their loved one that they lost, and that hero wore dog tags, not a cape. After high school, I want to go to college, and I want to go to college to be a marriage and family therapist specializing in art therapy. As I stated, I love drawing, I love painting, and I love helping people as people in my past have helped me. And so I would love if I could incorporate art into people's lives, as it's been a therapeutic element for me, and give that gift to them of being able to use that in their therapeutic experience. One of the greater gifts that my dad's given me is my career path. The fact that I had to go through this grieving experience led me to these amazing therapists and counselors, that me wanting to have the same career path as them. I just want to give back. The reason I am what I am is because of the people that have helped me get to this point. That's what I want them to know. A lot of my life has to do with my dad, and so I love my dad. I appreciate him, I love him, and I'm never gonna forget him. I'd hope he'd tell me good job. Just good job with what I've done and who I am.